welcome back to my YouTube channel and welcome back to Bridget Talk Show. First and foremost, I would say thank you very much for all who appreciates my content. I don't take it for granted, guys. May God bless you and may He fulfill all the desires of your hearts. And before we start our today's topic and video, please take 1 second and subscribe to my YouTube channel and may God bless you. Woo! Yes. Well, some days back I said I'm going to talk about love and obsession, falling in love and obsession. I said I'm going to tell you the difference. I am going to tell you when someone is obsessed about you, how you should know that someone is obsessed about you, and also when you're supposed to differentiate that this person has fallen in love with me or she is just obsessed about me. So I want to note this because most relationships end because we don't know if the people that we fall in love at sometimes they are not for love but they are just obsessed about us. So that's the reason I decided to come up with this video. I hope guys are going to learn from it. I hope you're going to enjoy, and all will be well with your life. Okay, well, let's get to the point and start our today's video. Meanwhile, I got to, and I understand that everything that you pass, it's just a process of you trying to know the right path for you to pass. But I will say this: if someone could ask me today, is dating or courting important to you? I would say sometimes it's not important because you don't know someone unless you go stay with that person. That is the time that you're going to know a person. This saying of people always saying that we are trying to know ourselves. Yes, but most people hide their characters. They hide it, or they just pretend to be good. But when you go to stay with them, you just see that this is a totally a changed person. That's why you see some people complaining, those who are in marriage, saying that, for example, this is not the man that I married. This is not the lady that I married, because during that time, or you call it preparation for love, they were preparing, no? And they were hiding their characters. They were not real. And today I am here to show, to let you know when someone is obsessed about you and when someone has fallen in love with you. You know, when someone falls in love with you, that person is all caring. We say that love is emotion. You know, you want to see that person grow, becoming the better, just becoming better and better as days go on. As you keep knowing each other, you want to see that person growing, not just making love alone, but want to see that person growing when it comes to how she lives. That is when you know that I am really fallen in love with this person. But on the other side, when someone is just there, he just wants you to be with him, crazily feeling. You know, you say like obsession is like crazily feeling. We don't know what might be the outcome of that person. That person is always jealousy. If you want to know someone is obsessed about you, that person is always jealousy. He wants to be with you and you alone. He doesn't give you any space or solver. Some people mistake. I may talk about this one. Some people mistake attention with falling or taking up to the person that you need. And most of girls love attention. It's not bad for you to love attention, but you should be very careful the person who is always giving you attention, because that person can be showing of your mind, or just want you to always think about you. Always, everything that you're doing, you are thinking about that person. And at the end of the day, the person that you're thinking about is not even into love. He is just obsessed about you. He calls you every time. He keeps sending you repeated texts. And he wants you to be on his side always. And maybe one time he may come to neglect you when he gets or she gets what she needs. As a lady, what should you understand if a man is obsessed about you? I have talked about repeated text and calls, attention you're given that attention because you asked for it, so you're going to be given attention. That person is not going to give you space. He wants always to be with you. He always needs to know where you are, what you're doing, who you are with. Yes, that can be a sign of care, but on the other hand, it's an obsession. Someone is obsessed about you. You cannot do anything. Anything is always following you, giving you all talks, everything that you need, buying you chips, buying you everything, be it clothes, be it everything you need for you to stick your mind and stay there. You should be very careful, because you don't know the aim of this person. Is this person bring any change in your life? Or from the time that maybe you started dating, you think you're dating a serious person? What impact has it brought to your life? Is it a positive impact? Or on the other hand, is it a negative impact? You have to ask yourself such questions. And also, as a man, to know if a lady is obsessed about, someone who is obsessed about you always talks about outlook. Outlook, how I look, for example. I myself, if someone is obsessed about you, or we just look, how is your outlook? If you have a figure, he's following that figure. If you have breast, he's following the breast. If you have a good and smooth body, he is after that. It's just after, in between of your legs. And when he gets what he needs, he's going to leave. And when he left, he doesn't come back. That is a person who is obsessed about you. At least he has gotten what he needs. As a man, to know a lady who is obsessed about you, she's always up after you are your property, everything that you own. If you have money, let me summarize it as materialistic. That person is materialistic, looking for what you have. If it's money, she makes sure that you send money. She makes sure that you buy clothes. And once he's done with you, you're going to be left. It's a form of obsession. So we need to be very, very careful. We need to understand this word, and this will help us understand the meaning of obsession and falling in love, being pretty and being beautiful. What's the difference of these two? The difference basically is from the when you say someone is pretty, so someone who is obsessed about you looks at the prettiness. Someone, I met someone somewhere, and then There was a guy somewhere, and then the guy told that lady, "You look beautiful." Then the lady bowed and be like this. So, and another lady came, and then the man said that once again, "You look pretty." And the lady shouted, said, thank you, my God, thank you, thank you, thank you. So, what do you mean by these two words? So, someone who is obsessed looks at the prettiness that I have said outlook. Whereas someone who has fallen in love with you looks for the beauty that you have. So when you talk about beautiful, we're talking about inside, but when we're talking about pretty, we are talking about outside. So these two has meaning. Someone who has fallen in love will use the word beautiful. You have a beautiful soul. Another one who is obsessed will focus on the pretty. Or you meet a man, you say, "Oh, this man is so handsome. So where am I? I've just become obsessed about that person, you know." And I want to tell you something that is very important that you need to know. Being obsessed at sometimes can be a form of lust. We know we talk about love and we talk about lust. So when you're obsessed about someone, it's it is very hard for you to fall in love. That thing might be very dangerous. It's very hard for you to fall in love. But we talk about obsession, and we don't understand if it can be dangerous, and on the other hand, it can also be a form of love. But it is very difficult for someone who is obsessed about you fall in love with you. It is very difficult. So what we need to understand is obsession at sometimes can be very dangerous. So we need to be very, very careful. And also falling in love means space. You don't need to be jealous about the person that you've fallen in love with. You need to give, when you fall in love with someone, she has is our own life. Yes, we'll come. We will be two, but remember, I have my own family. You have your own family, and apart from that, you have your own life alone. Live alone where we are two. But on the other hand, I'm working, you're working, you have your own life, you alone. I might fall in love with you, you might fall in love with me, but remember, you have your own life. So I need to give you space. Somewhere where there is love, there is respect. And respect is the most important thing in relationship. You don't need someone to remind you about anything when you have respect. Because if married men are looking for side chicks, what about these people? You tell them they are dating, they are courting, what about them? So what I can say about love, everything about love is respect. If I respect myself, I will never tolerate anything to do with cheating. If I have a respect, I will know this is my workmate, this is my friend, and my friend is a no-go zone when it comes to love. I am married, I am dating. So we need to be very, very careful because we mess up, but we don't understand it. Let us understand when someone is obsessed and when someone is falling in love. I have said obsession, definitely. It has nothing to. It's just like unhealthy sentiment. Something that will never help you grow. It will just pull you back. When that time comes for you to get neglected by that person, you thought that she is in love with you. So I have not said attention is bad, but at least just know is giving you attention. And what kind of attention are you having with that person? Let someone who is in love with you, no, someone who's in love with you loves you with loves you the way you are. If you say I don't have one leg, so someone who is in love with me will love me without that leg. But someone who is obsessed with me won't do such thing. You know, if someone says you you're beautiful, ladies, this is for you. If someone tells you you're beautiful and I love you because you look so good, you're charming, you have a good figure, you're what? Ask them, what if I got an accident today and how this one fades? Because it will fade. Will you still love me? Will you still love me today? Will you still love me tomorrow? What if something happens? And from the feedback or the answer that you're going to get from that person, you're going to understand, wow, this person can be obsessed about me. Another person who can be obsessed about you is someone who maybe as a had a breakup before. Maybe the partner left, and now he doesn't or she doesn't want to be alone. So he's going to look for someone, and that won't be love, that will be obsession. He needs something. Maybe no, he has been getting maybe something, mostly not daily but oftenly, but if he goes for days without getting that thing, he has to look for it. As a form of obsession. The person is obsessed. The person looks for someone who can keep him busy, and will just come for you and give you holidays. I love you, like this, you are like this and this. I started loving you for a long time ago. I've been seeing this and this, you're like this and this makes me happy because of this and this. Listen very well. She will be looking, you will be using the words to describe your outlook. How you look, how you present yourself, such things, the outlook of me, but it's not inside. He just needs something, and after he gets that thing, then he's out of it. So be careful, guys. I hope you've known when someone is obsessed about you. And I said the obsession is brought up maybe by wanting to be alone. Or have you ever had something called obsessive love disorder? So you have to understand all those things, and you have to know when someone is obsessed about you, or you yourself when you're obsessed about someone. When you need someone to keep you busy, when you just keep you have been jealousy, you don't want to give those people time, you feel you should be with that person every time, every hour, every minute. Just know that you're obsessed about someone, and it's not good for you to be obsessed, because I have said obsessed most of times want to bring love. Be careful. I hope you learned something from this video, and may you keep sharing my videos. And if you have any question, don't hesitate to hit my inbox and ask me the question, and I'm going to answer it. Please guys, subscribe to my YouTube channel and share. Thank you for watching.